3 months ago, I posted this video talking about a brand that we took from 16K a month to 24K a month in 5 months. And fast forward to today, which is 3 months later, we are now at 31K a month. As you can see here, 16 in February, 23, 24 in June, and now in September, it just reached over $31,000. So in this video, I wanted to break down what we've done in these last 3 months and how we've continued to achieve some amazing results for this brand. So as I said, we continued to take this brand from 16K where we started to 23K 3 months ago, and now they just reached over $31,000 in organic search revenue in 1 month. That's an increase of almost 100% of $15,000 a month from SEO and organic Google search. And one of the main drivers for that is actually just getting their main target keyword ranking in Google. So 3 months ago, we managed to get them to the first page after not ranking at all for this keyword. It had over 8,500 people searching for it. The keyword difficulty was around the 38 mark. And so we got them to position 8, which was a big achievement, and it was a big driver for why they were starting to make some more money. Well, fast forward 3 months, we've actually reached the top 3 positions, and now I'm currently in position 3, which is amazing. Obviously, volume's got down a slight bit with this keyword, but again, we're just continuing to push for that #1 spot. SEO takes time. This is the reality of it. But the main keyword driving the most traffic to their website, we're managing to get into those top positions, which is why they're managing to get even more search traffic and search revenue from their store. As I said, I just wanted to break down what we've done in the last 3 months and how we're continuing to get these amazing results. And so to continue to do this, there's kind of 3 things we've been focusing on. The first one is building topical authority. The second one is link building, and the third one is tweaking the collection pages. So I'm just going to break down those 3, why we're doing them and how we're doing it, and then hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight into how we're managing to get these amazing results for this client and all our other clients. So first is building topical authority. So topical authority is a website's perceived expertise and reliability on a specific topic or niche. So for example, if website A has all the SEO fundamentals dialed in, they've got great technical SEO, their on-page optimizations are elite, and the backlinks are high quality, but they only have 10 pages on their website, right? Now, website B has all the same SEO fundamentals, but it has 100 unique and high quality pages or pieces of content on their site. And these pages come in the form of product pages, collections, and blog posts. And because of this, website B is seen as an authority in their niche because they've got more high quality content on their site. You know, the classic tale of, would you rather a surgeon that's just come out of grad school, or would you rather a surgeon that's done 10,000 surgeries? Obviously, you want the surgeon that's got 10,000 surgeries. Same kind of principle applies here. We want to go to the site that has more unique and high quality content because it obviously shows that they are an expert on that niche. And so to build topical authority for this brand, we already had plenty of collection pages that were unique and specific to the customers. That's what we kind of focused on in the first couple of months. And so now we've shifted our focus to building out blog content. And so typically, top of funnel blogs don't work anymore. I've made many videos about this. And so what we're focusing on more now is the middle and bottom of funnel blogs and answering queries where people know what they want to buy, but they're just unsure about which product to go with. Not only is this better in terms of getting people to your website and hopefully making more money as a result, but it's actually more likely to show up in AI overviews and ChatGPT and those things because you're answering the queries that people are searching there as well. So over the last 3 months, we've published 1 blog every week. We focus on just quality rather than trying to pump out a bunch of AI shit. And so in doing that, we're boosting the topical authority. It's helping our internal linking strategy, and it also acts as a landing page for backlinks. And so blogs are much more natural, and they look more natural when you receive the backlink rather than a collection page or a product page. So by strategically internally linking within these blogs, we're now passing on that link authority to the rest of the site and helping our SEO performance. So the second thing we're focusing on is link building. Now, this is an Australian client, and so we've been working hard to not only gain some high quality .com links, but a good amount of .com.au links, and that .au is the important factor. So by having a .au to .au backlink, this helps boost your local performance. It's not necessarily natural to get a US.com link to a site in Australia, a local business or something like that. And so we need to make sure that we can kind of strategically place and weigh up where we should get links from. And so obviously with all our Australian clients, we focus on getting .au backlinks. Now .au links are much harder to find and to get, but we've managed to work with a third party to gain some decent links for this .au to .au benefit. And while the links aren't necessarily the highest of quality, it's a numbers game. Australia, there's much less quality here, but the pure .au to .au authority is worth the investment And it's evident with this SEO performance of this brand because it's obviously working. So now that we've got more blogs to gain links from, we've been distributing our links about roughly 30-30-30 at the moment, but probably going to look to put a few more towards the blogs just so it looks a bit more natural, because at the start when we didn't have as many blogs, we're putting a lot of links towards collection pages and home pages. So now we want to kind of even that up just to make it look natural in Google and also just spread authority across the entire site. And the final thing we've been doing is tweaking the collection pages. So when we took this brand on, we built out about 15 new collections and updated all the current collections they had. So there's probably 30 or so collection pages on this site that are bringing in some good traffic and making all the money for the store basically. So as time goes on, we gather more data and we make sure that we tweak these pages. So you don't just want to set and forget. You want to make sure that you're adjusting things based on the data that you get, because even though we do everything to make sure that the SEO is performing well, obviously there are things that pop up and there are things that we've missed. And so we make sure that we tweak different things. So over the last 3 months, we've made a few of these tweaks based on the data we collected in the first half of this campaign. And we've seen some great improvements. And we've nearly doubled the amount of traffic from collection pages alone in the last 3 months. You can see here, according to Ahrefs, we were getting just over 100 organic traffic a month, and now we're getting about 200. So it's great to see now the collection pages start to really boost up our SEO performance. And so for the last 3 months, the results have continued to come in, which is great. At the start of this campaign in February, they were making just over 16 grand a month from SEO. And now in September, we'd reached $31,000 in organic search revenue. A big reason for that is getting their main target keyword in position 3 on Google, bringing in almost 1,000 people a month to the website. So in the 8 months that we've been working with this brand, we've increased their organic search revenue by almost 100%, adding an extra $15,000 a month to their revenue. We've achieved top 3 rankings for their main keyword, catching up on years of what their competitors were doing with their SEO. And we've helped the brand achieve multiple 100K months, which they never did before. As you can see here, their revenue line when we started SEO was down here, and now they're just consistently above 100K, which is great. So there's a bit of an update on this brand here. If you want results like this for your brand, make sure you click the first link in the description. You can book a call with me and we can discuss if SEO is something that I can help you with. If not, make sure you subscribe and leave a like on this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.